Hi everybody, I'm Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I am a hot mess. It is like, I don't know, like in the upper 80s, lower 90s. And I have been working on getting all this set up and my hair is like falling out of my ponytail. I have all my tables right here. I've started the setup. So far what I've done, not everything was in my car. I didn't have to actually unload my car and move my car. That part is going to take me about 15 minutes. Alan was helping his dad and he got his eye full of dirt and stuff. So I don't know if he's going to go with me Saturday because he's only got one day to heal. He says he can barely see out of it. So I'm going to go with the presumption I have no help. I do have a couple friends that are going to pop in and check my stuff out. So I think while they're there, I'm just going to say, please, could you set and hold down the fort while I at least run to the toilet. What I've got set up behind me is just the tables I'm taking. I do want to go get one more of my TV trays. I do not have the tablecloths on, and I don't have the canopy set up. The canopy setting up is going to take me about 15 minutes when I do it solo. And then putting the weights on, like I said, that's a whole 15 minutes. Unloading my car is 15 minutes. Setting up the tables themselves is 15 minutes. That kills the 45 minutes of being in the dark. By then the sunlight, there are street lights, but still you're in the dark. So that's about when sunlight will start to creep in. And that's when I start physically setting up my booth. That gives me roughly 2 hours to have my booth completely set up. I don't know if you can see it, but this board we made last year for me. It has worked wonderfully. There is some earrings and things on it that match the pieces that are on that board. I'm leaving them, and I have a lot of empty places where I sold things off from this when I was set up in Amsterdam. I did $227 in 3 hours in a little bitty dried up town. They actually auctioned off both sides of the streets of the town here a little over a month ago. So that happened, and a lot of people were not knowing what was going to happen, what the future of the town held. But hopefully it's been a good thing for the town. We'll see. I didn't get to set up for Amsterdam Jubilee, but it is what it is. So I do have jewelry here. You're a little washed out. I'm going to bring you over. Maybe you won't be so washed out, and I'll put you down where you can see it maybe a little better. And I'll step out of the picture. But that is that rack. I know, you probably couldn't see it very well. We are in his garage, the back of the building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start bringing stuff out. So I'm going to pause you while I do that. I know I'm washed out. I have to hold still for a second. I'm going to bring stuff out and we're going to start setting up. Okay, so this is turning out to be a challenge. This is why I do a mock setup. I have spent an hour trying to put together this. Now, I couldn't get pegboard, so I'm using a old picture I repainted over top of it black. I've had it done for quite a while, but these that you get from Dollar Tree, the cards I bought do not go over these. I have to take every single one of the necklaces that I have already got on and the cards, and I have to take my hole punch and widen them by one on each side, one complete hole punch on each side to get them to get over these. After Alan rested his eyes a little bit because he had his neighbor came over. After he rests his eyes a little bit, he is going to come out and we're going to put a easel back on this so that it will stand, because this is going to hold a lot of necklaces that don't need to be on the good backs, you know, on the flat easels. So that's where I'm at this point. For now, it's just going to lean up there. So I have a lot of extra work to do. This is something new I got from Amazon. Like I said, I spent some money to upgrade a few things because I have a lot of and I'm going to glue that in. I have a lot of shows coming up that are big shows for me, and I do want my jewelry, all of it, to be out and to be able to display it all. And this goes together so easy, but I will be leaving it together like I do so many of my things. It goes this way, right? I think I can go either way with this. I think I want it long ways. Or do I want it this way? I think I want it to go this way. You can actually do it either way. I've seen people put them together both ways. I don't know, that rolls off pretty quick. I like it the other way better. Let's put it the other way. Oh yeah, that one didn't roll out as easy. Okay. Got a little dust on it. But this will hold a lot of bracelets in a hurry. And then the lady that I buy from all the time in town, I got 2 of the white ones that are wood, and they just sit up like this. They have the little pegs in the back. These are really amazing. And I have lots of plastic to put them in once I put jewelry on them. So there's 2 of them. And there's a nice piece of foam. I can put this foam right over top, put them face to face, and put them in a bag. So I have those. Those are new. Oh. I know I bought more head pins. Okay, so I need to put them in the hamper. Those need to go in there. All right. I also got from her another one of these. It was a package deal, so it came with it along with this. it's for rings. So I don't know if I'm going to use the black one or the one that sits like this. I'm still debating. So let's pull this on out. This is why I like to have things already put together. As you can see, I've saved myself like probably 45 minutes. That's done. I don't have to touch those earrings other than to rearrange them. Alan did zip tie this rack so that it doesn't, shift. I'm going to put my hands over here out of the way. When I'm dropping things off and things are on the ground, it's pretty much what this looks like. So I'm pretty much working the same as I would if I was literally just starting this setup. So these racks are the raw iron ones. They have some empty spaces that I need to fill. They simply set up just like that. My goal is to always get set up first, then go through and fiddle with things and make things look nice. But today, my main goal is setting it up, see what I need to do, put all the jewelry on the racks, and see what needs to still be done. Like, I'm glad I did that, because that would have been a lot of work Saturday morning when I really didn't want to have to do that kind of work. Now I see something is a mess here, and I need to fix that. Okay. That. Let's stand you up. These will all have weights on them. And then I simply fold up all of this and put my bungee cords so I know where my bungee cords are with these, and kind of, bungee cord all this together. Then I know these bungee cords are wrapped around those, and I don't have to search for them. Just like that. They will actually be laid under the table out of sight of people. This tote is just my table coverings and my bungee cords. When I get all set up, because I'm not taking up my whole 10 foot, I have this marked out to 10 feet. I will be, of course, bringing it in, so I'm using 8 feet, leaving myself a foot diameter each side. So if I need to get to the other side of my booth on each side, I can. These go down here, along with packing. I still have one that I haven't used of these. And this is how I pack them. I simply put a bag around them, close them up, take the bag off, and resituate anything that I have to. Like this one, actually could use, I'll probably put another necklace on with it. There we go. And he's ready to be put on the table. Those tall racks back there have Velcro, and I have some of these that have Velcro on them. And when I get to them, I'll show you. These need to be clipped at the back. No, he doesn't want to, but we'll fix it so that he's centered a little better. But that's the lizard. This is the Larimar with the polar bears. And a lot of times all I do is just pull up the chain and put the little clothespin on it. This one has a piece of Velcro on the back, so it goes in that tall strand. This is done with jade dolomite, mountain jade and dolomite. We're going to get here. Let's lower that one. I know what was there in this tall one. So that is it in a nutshell. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm going to do all these bracelets. And I'm going to bring you down to earth. We're gonna work on this bracelet bar. I love this thing. I've been wanting one. And all these bracelets. Oops, I almost added a whole mess of jewelry. Pick that up. Okay. I want now some of them may need to have a, what do I want to call it? A jump ring or two added to it. So I'm just going through and I'll probably have to add a jump ring to almost every one of these because I do make them at like 6 1/4. So this is why I wanted to go through all these ahead of time. I'm just putting them on. That one also needs just one jump ring. This one's definitely going to need a jump ring. This gives me all day tomorrow to work on all of these that I need to make an adjustment on. And what I'll probably do is add like a tiny piece of, I got you guys right in my face, a tiny piece of, what do you call it? Extender chain. Okay. So when I do these, like my better pieces, the ones that are a little, you know, fancier, like the layer mar, be on the top. I really want like these pieces to be showcased and to be able to set these out where they can be seen a little better. You know, with my little layer mar bear. I'll probably put him on runway. And I might go ahead and add a extender chain, but there's so many tiny women in our area. Those two. And it's amazing when you have something like this how much you can put out. Like now I can make these wrap bracelets actually look like they are a wrap bracelet instead of like, what in the world is that? Because I can undo the button. And just literally reach in. and wrap it around. Just like that. And it's on. And then I have this one, and he can just slide out. Should be big enough. Just like that. These all need like extenders. I don't think I tried him, but I think he's kind of small. He is. Okay. And then to show you what I have to do to get these to go on, I'll show you on this necklace. You see that hole? Where's my hole punch? Okay, let me grab my hole punch. Let me turn you so you guys can face me a little bit. Okay. I have to take and literally put my glasses on so I can see. Punch out a complete section in order for them to go on these from the Dollar Tree. Oops, these have to go down a little lower. That hang tag really takes up a lot of space. Okay, so I'm not going to fiddle with that anymore, but I'm going to have to go through every one of these while I'm sitting here. These are all the fruit, the lampwork fruit beads, and I'm going to have to go through every single one of these and make that hole an exact punch hole bigger in order for them to hang on. I am not going to hang everything up because Alan has to put legs on this. So that's my next job. Finish setting this up and making sure that it will fit. I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys, and I'll bring you back when I have this all set up and show you how this looks and show you how I have it planned out. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, full disclosure, it is like after 4 p.m. and I started the video like 12 o'clock, noon, somewhere around there. I'm going to show you some of the items that are already set up. I still have rings to go in here. I still have jewelry to set up. I have spaces to put things here yet. I'm out of these, but I still have room to put things on them. I need to bring my, I got to figure out what I did with the little clippy things. That is pretty much full. I need to make more socks to hold things. I have some more spaces to put things here. And this now has a leg in the back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and sit down because my back is killing me. I need to cut all these holes bigger, get this all set up. I'm going to finish it tomorrow morning. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these that are full, I'm simply going to unhook them, and I'm going to baggie each hook individually. And then in the morning, Saturday morning when I set up, I stand this up, have a pesky fly, and then I'm just going to put the hooks in and hang them up. As you can see, I have taken the things that need to be on white, put them on white. Like I said, I need to finish doing all this. This is the stuff from, I can't remember the company right off the top of my head. I have all but like one pair of earrings up here. I need to spread them out a little bit because I do have some empty holes. I've really stacked them really tight, and I need to change some of the prices of the earrings that have been on here a while. But I do have some empty holes, and I need to spread them out. I need to work on these, but like I said, my back is killing me, and I'm going to have plenty of room. I thought I was going to be crowded when I did all this. I am going to have tons and tons of room. And they're all set up. This is how my display is going to kind of look. I do have risers, clear acrylic risers that these will go on, to put some of these up in the air so that they're not right on the table. Guys, I gotta tell you, this looks so much better than I've ever set up. It's amazing just what having the right things to set up with does. I do have all of these in here because they're magnetic. I might have like half of this bar here, but putting them next to each other is a no-no because then they'll like to each other. That's why they're in the thing that they're in. So I might just go ahead and keep them in this, just so that, you know. And then I used to have them setting up like this, and they drew a lot of attention with them like that. So he was not supposed to be in there like that, but you know, things happen. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna sign off for now, and tomorrow morning I'll bring you back when I have this all done, and I'll talk to you then. Okay, everybody, it is the next morning. Well, actually, it's almost noon, and I've been out here since 8 o'clock, still working. I did make some more bracelets. That's part of the reason why I'm still out here working. But this is the idea behind my setup. I probably will have things setting a little differently, but I do have risers for some of this, and I got my email finally last night. I will be setting up in the middle of the street. That means I'm going to be open on both ends. And that makes it very difficult to keep people from coming in from the back way, or, you know, and bumping into stuff. So, yeah. Because I don't have a drop cloth or anything to put on the back side of my canopy, you know, to protect anything. And when I set up, I said, is there any way you can make sure that I'm on like the inside rows of the street? She says, yeah, I'll make a notation. Well, it didn't do me any good. So anyways, here is, and I was one of the first people to pay. So, you know, if that tells you anything. But here is my basic setup. When I get this all put up on the street, I will, of course, I've got a couple more necklaces to hang here, but I wanted to get this video done. This is how this is basically going to look. I have all my fruit up here. Not all of it, because I'm only taking one of each. And I have this. This is a box that is really old bracelets that I will have a tag on that are going to be like $2 a piece. Kind of a grab all thing. somewhere I'm missing a box. I know I am, because I have a flat, oh, there it is. I don't have it out. I have the stuff from Jupiter and all these bracelets, okay, to put out. And they'll be basically set on the table in that container. And as you can see, with the way this is, I have a ton of space, guys, because this will be forward. Like, I love this. Look at how many bracelets that holds. And like I said, I made more of these. I made another one like this. These have extenders all on them now. So this is tiger iron and carnelian. And then I have these all spread out now. I didn't like how I did the purple and white one. I don't like how it turned out, so I'm going to take it apart. I'm not selling it. It just looks terrible. So, you know, I can have this back here. Put this back. You know, people can reach all of it easily. This, you know, after I get set up, I will move things around, or before I take it down. These are all up there. I always have tape with me. Those usually end up getting taped in. And this bracelet will get taped up here because it goes with that necklace. Things like that. So, and then over here, I filled in the empty spots on that rack. I do have a couple empty spots on this rack, but I don't know if I'll fill it in. Oops, he's kind of taken for a slide, but he has a bracelet with him. So some of these will be, he's kind of turned around there. There we go. I love that one. You know, after I get set up, I have to arrange things. I'll probably take this after I get set up and just put him on a chain. That's what the lady asked that bought the last one, and I did. Take a wild stab in the dark at how much in inventory I have. You'd be surprised. I do have the rings out here. I do have a couple that I got, and then I will have some from my own. This is peridot, and it's sterling silver. So those owls and those leopards are gorgeous. So anyways, guys, and then of course we have these that'll go somewhere besides here because they're not visible. This wrap can go somewhere else, and they'll get better pricing. But I'll probably do it as I pick up. But I wanted to get this video put together so I can get it out, and I will go ahead and get all this priced, tell you guys what it is. And by the way, when I was set up, someone tried to swap prices. That is supposed to be on him because that one has the, what are they called? Oh my gosh, the crystals. You know, the company that's no longer available. Anyways, that one's supposed to be 25. That one's supposed to be 20. Somebody tried to swap prices, and I must have walked up on them. That's all I can say. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here and get this video put together, and go ahead, take a guess at how much in inventory I've got. between all this jewelry that's going up, including what's in there. And I'll talk to all you guys down in the comments. Bye, guys.